Stipe Miocic, consensus greatest heavyweight champion of all time. And that win-loss record, of course, doesn't include all the fires he has put out in the greater Cleveland area. Great human being and really a great ambassador for this division.
And you have seen Stipe Miocic compete and beat some of the best heavyweights of all time. He's a Golden Glove level boxer. He's a Division I level wrestler. And his toughness is something that he always puts on display when he steps into the octagon. He truly is a special talent. And all these victories are proof that the work that he does counts inside the octagon.
And that work at strong style MMA oftentimes is done in silence. They're not all over Instagram showing you their every move. But when that octagon door closes, there has been no better heavyweight historically than Stipe Miocic. Excitement in the air. Poatan Pereira is set to make the walk, and always acknowledging his indigenous people. This man has become an absolute superstar relatively overnight.
Overnight, John, and in this walkout, the intensity, it makes his opponents react differently. They try to stare him down. They don't want to be intimidated by what they see, the music, the walk, the pulling of the arrow and shooting you down. Poatan Pereira has his eyes locked on the target, locked on the prey, and he looks to go in there and devour somebody else, for lack of a better word, Jay.
Yeah, he looks intimidating with that shaved head. I always used to say about DC, when it was fight night, the beard gave way to the goatee. It's fight night. Poatan's got the shaved dome. We're ready to go. Pereira, set to fight Stipe Miocic. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. All right, now for your main event introductions, the one, the only, Bruce Buck.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Stipe Miocic. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Poatan Pereira!
And there's Herb Dean. He will handle the action inside the octagon. All right, so here's Poatan Pereira taking on a fellow striker here tonight, and easy to see why a lot of people fancy him in this matchup, just given what they both do well.
Absolutely, and watching Pereira, the way that he operates, I'd like to see him dig that jab to the body to set up that beautiful left hook that he throws so well. I'm glad I got him to cut his hair, though. He had that long hair pulled off. I said, this is scarier. This right here, Alex, is scarier. Ball-headed and just a monster.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Somewhat of a classic orthodox boxing stance for Miocic. He can wrestle too, but looks like he wants to box tonight.
Miocic has a very good style for mixed martial arts. He's a big guy, can wrestle, grapple, has a real nice jab, and isn't afraid to give ground to try to set up that full counter right hand he throws.
Oh, don't want to eat too many of those as Poatan lands that left hook.
You want to talk about signature strikes that leave left hook of Alex Pereira is a signature shot, and when he lands it, most times you go down.
All right, champ, not a lot of action in this one so far. You're actually watching college wrestling, though, on your phone.
Yeah, that's why I keep it close. This old trusty cell phone when these dudes decide they don't want to fight. I don't know why you sign up for this if you ain't going to put no effort into the fight. Get going, fellas.
Pinpoint uppercut there.
That was nasty. He's got his opponent hurt real bad. Now he's got to go for the finish. He's still firing back, even though he's hurt bad.
All right, tense moments early, and a potential fight ender there.
Yeah, it looked like the fight was over. You know, he's got his reads, he's landing, he's hurting him, but it seems like he has made a decision to try to slow things down a little bit.
All right, so he's landed a few big uppercuts already in DC. I know you're in the prediction business. You think he's going to set it up again here?
I am certain he's going to try and set that up again. Expect it to come off of a left hook, because off the left hook, don't anticipate the next punch coming right up the middle. He's real good at trying to find that shot.
Well, both fighters realizing a lot of success here early on. Glad I'm not a judge.
Well, when this fight was announced, we knew that they were evenly matched. It has shown to this point how well prepared they both are.
Just over 2 minutes, round one. Oh, tremendous vision exuded by him there as he avoids yet another shot.
I mean, just slipping out of range. Footwork holding up beautifully. I mean, this guy's fighting a tremendous fight, see.
Good right hand counter by Miocic. Just out of range with that right hand. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Now some separation. Well, you've heard the corner call to set up the strikes off of the feints. Nice feint left there by Pereira. So just over 20 total strikes have already landed for Stipe Miocic.
Leg kick. That was beautiful. Great setup, great precision, and now he has his opponent hurt.
And a left hook. Slips to avoid the right. These guys are absolutely getting after it. Huge shots landing on both sides. What a round. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. Well, I'm not sure the extent to which he has recovered, but we do see the end of the round. DC, talk us through the replay.
Well, he's a tough guy. He's going to make it to the stool. He's going to survive unless you put him completely out of there. Unfortunately, he's in there with a guy that does have that ability.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two.
Big shot to the head.
Nice feint with a right punch there by the heavyweight Miocic. Oh, slipping out of range beautifully. Nice footwork.
I mean, the footwork's on point, the shoulders are moving, the head's moving, never on the center line. He is fighting a beautiful defensive fight tonight.
Great upper body movement defensively, slips another strike there, and offensively, he hasn't been a world beater, but defensively, he's been strong. Oh, so the crowd a little bit surprised as Stipe gets the takedown here. We sort of fancy him a boxer on this heavyweight championship run, but he can lean on the wrestling chops if need be.
He can lean on the wrestling. He's a very good wrestler. We saw it in the Octagon fight. We saw him when he needed to score multiple takedowns, be able to do that over and over the course of 25 minutes. Half guard now.
Good work from the top here by Miocic.
And another strike from the top lands for him.
It looks as though he's going to the butterfly guard now, DC. If you're the dominant fighter, what are you trying to do?
I mean, you're trying to control those hips and step over to a side. Because that butterfly guard allows you to elevate your hips, create space, and work his way out of it.
All right, pretty good series of knees by him there, so mixing up the striking really well in this fight tonight.
Fantastic fighter, but when he added knees to his game, he became even better.
Under 3 minutes to go here in round 2. Man, look at the redness now, almost immediately on the right side of his body. Oh, how about that missile land right there? His opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that. Oh, uppercut.
And right hand. All right, there's Alex Pereira out of that signature stance, champ.
Yeah, very upright, tall, always kind of bouncing, giving you feints, never truly giving you a read on what he's going to do.
And you may have missed it a moment ago. We didn't. A huge right hand. Able to avoid the takedown attempt here again.
You got to find a way to kind of go forward, earn some respect, let your opponent know that if he keeps walking you down, doesn't matter how much you tuck the chin, you're going to get cracked.
Oh, another body shot gets through. Gotta think he's starting to feel those in the midsection.
Yeah, and you know, if you're the opponent also, you know that you're making that investment into the body. Even though you may not be able to see the work that you're doing yet, at some point, it's going to start to pay dividends.
Well, there it is again, that left hook from Alex Pereira. He is in the zone tonight, champ.
I'm surprised you're still standing, because Alex Pereira lands that left hook, generally you go to sleep. The guy is as powerful as anyone that we have seen in the UFC middleweight division.
Out of range with that one. Man, this is surprising. The boxer goes for yet another takedown here. I don't know if there's a side wager, but why not play to your strengths in this match?
Hey, this dude's tripping. Dude is tripping, John. This dude's trying to get takedowns right now, trying to prove a point, but the reality is you got to win. It's not like his opponent's forcing the wrestling. He's forcing the wrestling, and right now it's not working. He's got to get back to range and start using his hands again, doing the things that we have come to expect from him when he's in the option.
Miocic is in side control.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
15 seconds remain in the round. All right, round 3 coming up next. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure. But nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, there's the end of the round. So it was a huge strike to the head that stunned his opponent and nearly got him out of there.
Yeah, that was a big moment. A big strike lands. His opponent's on wobbly legs. That is exactly what you want to see as you're walking back to your stool. Your opponent staggering back to his corner and being hopeful that he can get it back together before the start of the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
Round 3 of a possible 5. All right, next round is now underway. Do you see any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmakers did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. So even though it wasn't crazy, you got to see high-level mixed martial arts.
Oh, nice slip to avoid that right hand. Well, that strike right there, that pull right hand, as you call it, has really become a trademark of Stipe Miocic on the feet.
Yeah, you got to be very careful how you approach Stipe because he sets you up. He will feint a jab when you return. He pulls, and he hits you with the right hand. And right now,
what a shot there on the inside. He's hurt out. All right, so the uppercuts have been a big part of the storyline in this one, but this...
Oh, they're going at it here. Huge shots landing on both sides.
And there's the feint by Pereira.
He's cut. Give the elbow.
Man, there's that body shot again. Defense has got to make some adjustments here.
And if the defense don't get better, at some point you're going to see him start to really show the effects of this body work. I love a fighter that makes that investment into the body early to get the dividends later in the fight.
Back and forth we go. Man, that's a fast cross. Beautiful strike by him.
I mean, John, the setup is so good. He sets you up, he's got great timing, and he lands that cross over and over.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Pereira's eye looks to be cut open from one of those strikes.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Nice work, guys.
Oh, big elbow.
Get past the midpoint here of the fight. Nice hook lands. Spinning back fist. Oh, a nice land there. Using his stamina, too, a little bit effectively.
And against most, he's got an advantage. But tonight, it's very clear that he is the more well-conditioned fighter. It's time for him to pounce.
Nice job to get the takedown there a moment ago.
He's got to advance now, try to get to a dominant position.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Man, he can barely post, and his opponent's on to the next transition. Unbelievable.
I mean, just transition at the highest order. This guy's so overwhelming. It's so hard to try and defend him once the fight gets to the ground.
Miocic is right back to the full mount here. Both fighters get up now. Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Stipe's eye looks to have been cut open here. Yes, it has.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Huge straight, and that stuns the opponent.
Stunned him because it was perfect. He landed that in the perfect spot. Hurt his opponent. This is insane.
Building, back and forth we go. Miocic gets up again. Nicely cut. "15 seconds. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this. Again, he will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
Championship rounds are upon us. All right, so here we go. The crowd on its feet as this next round gets underway. You saw in the previous round, both fighters got rocked. I don't think the scorecards are going to be needed for this one.
No, the scorecard will not be needed. If we continue to fight as we did in the previous round, somebody is going to sleep. Great commitment to the kicking game.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Fighters separate from the clinch now. Oh, another beautiful body shot there. You see the damage starting to accumulate. Maybe some defense.
That hurt his massive brother.
Oh, there it is, and new! Stipe Miocic! Do you believe it? Undisputed heavyweight champion of the world!
Oh my goodness, John. They said he couldn't do it. This man believed, and he got the job done. Now, he is the champion of the world.
All right, we'll re-rack some replays for you now as he gets it done by TKO.
Beautiful job getting the fight to the ground, recognizing that you are putting him in your world. And when you're in his world and you're stuck on the bottom, you're in constant danger. Ground and pound was brutal, and it led to another finish on the mat.
All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 2 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by TKO and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Stipe Miocic.
All right, the future UFC Hall of Famer Stipe Miocic getting his hand raised here tonight, still proving on this night, as he has done many times prior, that he's one of the best heavyweights in the world.
He's one of the best heavyweights in the world. He's one of the best heavyweights of all time. He has a complete skill set, great wrestling, great striking, and great durability and toughness, which allows him to stand in there with some of the most dangerous men on the entire planet.